Hey, what's up everybody, Joe here. So it's been a minute since I've made a video. Been in kind of a transitionary period in my life, and I've wanted to make some videos, but wasn't quite sure where to start. So, here we go. Not eating a vegan or a plant-based diet anymore. I know that was a big part of this channel and a big part of my life and really my identity for the last 9 years. And I had embarked on that journey at a time in my life whenever I was basically happy. I was happy with what I was doing, with who I was. But I've always been curious about how I can become better, how I can maybe impact the world to be better, and always looking for a better way to do things. And I had some aches and pains at the time, in particular my back pain, which you may know of if you've been following my channel. And I met some people that promoted a plant-based diet, taught me yoga, and got me started on my journey with the body weight training. And you know, I got good results initially. I certainly healed my back pain, which was great. And I've learned how to work with my body and others to help heal their pains too. And you know, I really got deep into the yoga and the body weight training and the plant-based nutrition. And the plant-based diet a vegan diet it's really pushed by a lot of people as pretty much the holy grail, especially like a raw vegan diet. So I tried everything pretty much. I didn't do a keto vegan diet. I didn't really see any good way to do that. But I tried a lot of different ways, a lot of different foods to try to get, you know, adequate protein and fats and things like that. The last thing I tried basically was just to carb up, you know, like Durian Ryder talks about. And that worked okay, but I had a lot of mental problems, I feel like, on the vegan diet. You know, if you look, that's a thing that can happen. You can have some problems. So I don't know if it was a problem with you know, lack of good fats, lack of amino acids to make neurotransmitters. I'm not sure, but my family is predisposed to anxiety, depression, ADD, things like that. And I just got to a point where I really felt terrible, and I really didn't feel like there was any good reason to. And I'm kind of there's a lot of small pieces that I'm going to leave out in this particular video that we might get to or talk about in some other videos. But bad anxiety and depression, feelings of hopelessness was a big reason for stopping a vegan diet for me. The other one was just discomfort in my stomach. At times my stomach felt pretty good, but I was unable to eat enough food to build muscle the way I wanted to, and at least not without really force feeding myself a lot, which is hard on your guts. I had to eat a ton of food in order to get adequate protein. You know, I didn't take any protein supplements really, and you know, I just couldn't really find anything that would digest well for me. You know, and when you're eating so much and eating all these whole foods plant-based diet, that means you're getting tons of fiber, so you have to deal with that. And I just really felt like I was kind of shredding my insides. Basically, I was just very uncomfortable a lot, and you know, that wasn't cool. Taking Durian Ryder's advice, you know, to carb the fuck up was kind of helpful, because he utilizes you know, adding simple sugars into your diet to get more calories. And that was nice because it takes up less space in your stomach. You don't get all the bloating and discomfort like you might from some of the high fiber type foods. You know, but that's not necessarily good either. But it did help me get more calories in, and did work for a little while. Taking my fats down super low definitely didn't work, and I'm sorry if this video kind of rambles in a variety of directions. Like I said, this is a 9-year journey, 9-year experiment, and there's a lot to it. So some of this might be kind of broken up, but I'll do my best to be coherent, and if you guys have any questions, we'll talk about it down below or on another video. So the discomfort in my stomach, the lack of ability to build muscle and train the way I wanted to was a big part of it. You know, 9 years ago I left a person behind that I was. You know, it goes deep, and it's weird. It's kind of weird to talk about and hard to articulate. But I left who I was and tried to become what I thought would be a better person, and ended up really feeling like I just kind of lost myself. You know, I quit lifting weights, which I loved. My mom started a gym in 1979. I was born in 1983. They owned that to 1995, and then after that I began, you know, training in high school and, you know, other local gyms. And so I've been in the gym all my life. I've been a personal trainer for like 12 years, and I enjoyed it. But I started to, you know, adopt this different lifestyle. I shunned the weights. I, trained barefoot. I did only calisthenics and yoga. Didn't eat animal products. I tried to be very minimalist with my approach to things in life, especially my health and fitness. And I suppose I learned a lot from that, but I don't know that all that's really necessary. As you can see, I have some shoes on right now. I still love to go barefoot. I don't particularly like shoes that much, but it's really not worth it to go out and suffer for nothing. If I'm walking around these sharp rocks out here, I'm trying to have a nice walk, trying to make a video, so that's kind of silly. And I kind of noticed that I was doing that. I was causing myself suffering for what? You know, I didn't really know why anymore. I was just suffering. Like I said, I'd gotten to a point mentally where I just felt so hopeless, and I thought, well, I just really felt like nothing mattered anymore, and if nothing matters, then it doesn't matter if I eat animal products, so fuck it. And I did, and it was crazy. My stomach didn't revolt whatsoever. It actually, everything went down really well. You know, I guess it was maybe a few days before I switched. You know, I'd been feeling terrible. My girlfriend brought some donuts home, which of course aren't vegan, and I generally don't eat things like that, you know. And you know, I was feeling terrible that night. Ate a couple donuts. Felt great the next day. You know, felt great for a couple days. So I don't know if it just felt good to splurge a little, or if there was small bits of things in there that I was missing. But a couple days after that, you know, that week I had like cried a few times that week, which was ridiculous, you know. Just was feeling lost and hopeless. It was really strange and bizarre and hard to explain. And the inner turmoil to go from vegan to decide to not be, it's probably hard for people to understand unless they've been vegan, you know, and they felt like they were doing something good for the planet, good for the animals by doing so. And to think that you have to leave that behind, it was tough, you know, because like I said, it becomes an identity, an ideal you're trying to strive for and live by. But nonetheless, I felt terrible and started eating the animal products. I mean, I just went full bore into it. You know, once I started, that was it. My stomach felt really good. You know, I think I might have been one of the people that kind of has like IBS with a lot of the fruits and vegetables. It irritates my stomach. I thought I had good digestion, you know, because things were eliminating quickly. I thought that maybe that was good, but really sometimes it seemed like stuff was passing through so fast I couldn't even absorb it, you know. And so it was just this constant, like, trying to satisfy myself, trying to eat and eat and eat, you know, and never feeling satisfied. The satiety, I hadn't experienced that really for the 9 years I was vegan. And that was the first thing I noticed when I switched, is I would eat and eat and eat and be so full. You know, I eat, you know, 4 cups of rice, 2-3 cups of vegetables, you know, maybe even like a peanut butter sandwich or something later, and I would just be like so full, not really satisfied, and my stomach was just taking a beating. So anyways, first day, pretty much, I had like a tuna sandwich, tasted great. I had pizza, you know, like I said, I just kind of was like, I'm done. I'm gonna quit being so strict with myself. You know, I kind of feel like I just got out of prison, or just emerged from a cave, you know. It's almost like I was kind of like living like a monk or something like that for the last 9 years. I was really trying to, you know, I deprived myself of things, if you will, I guess, things that I enjoyed. You know, I like to eat. I like to eat pizza, you know, so what? And I liked lifting weights, you know, but I had back pain, and you know, doing heavy squats and deadlifts and stuff like that, you know, had been contributing to that, and mostly really probably muscular imbalances that I had. So, you know, I fixed those and I feel good now. And so anyways, I don't know, like I said, it's kind of rambling. I just wanted to kind of get the ball rolling. I want to start making videos again. I guess take my channel in a little bit different direction. You know, I used to love bodybuilding. Like I said, I was pretty much born and raised in the gym. My mom was a bodybuilder and a power lifter. Fun fact, Joe Weider was actually, his daughter was married to my uncle for a period of time. So it's just kind of like part of my life. And I've missed bodybuilding and training with weights. So the last few months I've been eating animal products and lifting weights again. It feels good. My body's coming back. You know, I really had to train hard with the body weight training, and I really had to eat hard with the plant-based diet to get anywhere. And I definitely feel much more responsive now. My recovery feels good. And if I don't work out for a couple days, I don't feel bad. When I was vegan, if I had to get outside in the sun, I had to get out and train, otherwise I just felt like death, you know. And I guess maybe it was, I had to do something to get my body boosted and feeling good, otherwise I just felt like hell, you know, because I was maybe lacking vitamin D, lacking, you know, good hormones, who knows. But I just really got tired of struggling. I don't think it should be that hard to just live and be happy. You know, I wish, you know, that it was easier and better, but if you're not happy and able to live your life to the fullest right now, you know, then what's the point? And you know, I like bodybuilding, I like lifting weights, and I like to eat pizza. So I'm looking forward to really talking more about bodybuilding, showing you guys some cool stuff, and exploring some new things on this channel. So I hope you'll stick around and watch and be a part of it, and see where it goes. So again, I'm sorry, I know this was a rambling video, and maybe not too coherent, but like I said, it was a lot happened. It was a trip for sure, and very hard struggle many times, much of the time. It took a lot, you know, for me to just get up and face the day. Like I said, the anxiety and stuff, you know, I'd get home at the end of the day and just be like, whew, you know, I survived, I'm home, I can relax. It was really weird. And so I'm much happier now. I feel much better, and that's that. And I'm looking forward to bringing you guys some bodybuilding, body sculpting things and exercises, concepts. Of course, you know, we're going to talk body weight training still, and yoga. I'll always do those things. Those are great tools. And so, you know, that's that. My book, Dynamic Yoga Fitness, still always going to be available, and we can always talk about that stuff. And we can talk about plant-based diet anytime too, and other diets. I'm not going to be pushing or preaching any kind of particular diets, I don't think, but I am going to try to have some cool interviews and things like that maybe on the channel to check out with a variety of diets, and just see what happens. So that's that. I'll talk to you guys next time. Thanks a lot for watching, and please stick around and see where this takes us. See you later.